Wednesdays, where all things said are alleged, y'all. Pardon me, I'm trying to keep up with the order that I got coming for my groceries. Alrighty. How's everybody doing this evening? Hi, baby. How are you? Who have mercy, have mercy, have mercy, y'all. We're getting ready to go off into a Mercury retrograde. We also got this huge super moon tonight, the Beaver Moon in Taurus. And y'all, if you can avoid people that are not calibrated properly, now is the time. Hey, 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 everybody. I'm feeling good. Thanks for asking, baby. How are you? You said you could feel it today and the moon has been beaming. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, y'all, I was so tickled. Oh my gosh, I was so tickled when I saw that the presidency joined into the Bees in the Trap challenge. The fact that you have the president doing an official Bees in the Trap challenge. What is 2025 doing, y'all? Thank you for the 100 sticker. Yeah, and they had him doing his little dance. Y'all know he do that little shimmy. Oh, goodness gracious. You said being ghetto. Baby, America been ghetto. Let me see what's going on with my order, y'all. Y'all, this I hate DoorDash in my groceries. I really do. But I could not get out of the house today to go get it done. And this DoorDash are just doing what they want to do. I sent them a message for something that was refunded that shouldn't have been refunded. And it's like you can send me messages on everything else but what I told you that I actually want. Uh, so y'all, goodness, goodness, goodness. I grabbed some. Y'all know I'm always getting a new deck. I I don't even know if I make it a whole week without getting new decks. You said leaving in a review, can't check out until you confirm everything. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. Thanks for saying that. It's crazy because I told the person to send me a picture of what they're talking about. It was like, yeah, that's fine, get it. And then not even 2 minutes later, I see a refund button pop up. Why are you refunding something I told you to get? And then you don't want to message me back when I'm saying, hey, I wanted that. Why did you refund it? Finally got the Garbage Pail Kids deck. Yeah, I've been wanting this deck for the longest, and the price dropped, so I said, why not? And here's one that I thought was a cheap find. You said it's a man, isn't it? It is. Lord have mercy. And I don't want to do my guys like that, but it appears that he's hard headed as hell. But I definitely will leave it in a review, and I will send them a picture of our correspondence because you're not going to show it to me. Ask me about it and put it back, and it's on my list. And I told y'all that I told y'all I wanted it. You said the Garbage Pail Kids would grow. And y'all look, call me now. It ain't even about him looking for it. He sent me a picture. He literally took a picture because I wanted to get, like, how they have the whole half a salmon, and I wanted to get it, And he's like, they're only, they only got 2 left. I said, well, that's all I ordered. So I told him, send me a picture of what it looks like. He sends me a picture of it. I said, yes, I approve. I want it. And then it says it's refunded. Why would it be refunded if it's on my list and I told you I want it? Said I love the Garbage Pail Kids card. Y'all, it took a while to get used to looking at the Garbage Pail Kids because it's like optically it's so much going on. But once you hone in, it's kind of funny. So the way I just hollered at the Miss Cleo, call me now. Yes, call me now. Wait a minute. And here's where it gets even funnier, y'all. Hold on. Miss Cleo ain't even here no more, y'all. Look at this. Who would I be calling, damn it? She ain't even here no more. Oh, man. Miss Cleo, you better not answer the damn phone. Oh my gosh. I wonder, is the movie out now? Because I know the Lady of Rage was supposed to play her character for the movie. So let's see. What else he just said they don't have? I would be mad if he don't answer this damn message. Because he gonna get a terrible review from me. Because you could text me for stuff that's out of stock, but you ain't messaged me back yet to let me know you saw this. He said, not the Miss Cleo deck. They were on sale for like $8 and some change, so why not? Yeah, the Lady of Rage is supposed to be playing Miss Cleo. You said Miss Cleo was a thing when I was 11. I don't remember what year she passed away. I know she's no longer with us, but I don't know what year she passed away. So, baby Kim Barbie down to the Halloween shindig. Dressed like Peter Pan and the Merry Men, getting, as he says, his face caressed. Now, Kim Barbie, honey, those explanations you gave, they don't hold much water. When you say you don't want to be down to the jail over the weekend because you got stuff to lose, how would you be down to the jail over the weekend if he caressed your face first? Wouldn't that be self-defense? It's on camera. He touched you first. That's self-defense. As long as you don't go overboard, you have the right to defend yourself. And you mean to tell me your boss wouldn't come get you out? You don't believe that Belcalis will come get you out? Interesting. You said all that mouth and Twitter, but weak sauce in person. Baby, he looked nervous. And here's the crazy thing. The person that saved your life wasn't even none of your people. It was the guy who put his hands in your face, friend, that got him out your face. So if that man was not there to get his friend under control, you would have been out here doing the Charlemagne, getting slapped in circles. But then you want to go over here and say things that sound threatening to Armand. Now, how you going to send, as you say, Big Daddy to get Armand together, but Big Daddy had you outside looking like you was about to piss your tights? Said he will not be outside no more. I'm old school. You're not gonna be in my 3 feet of space, and if you get close enough to do this, that's close enough to slap me. So the fact that he let him get his hands in this vicinity was kind of crazy to me. Said our mom would chew him up. That's what I laughed about. He was dressed like Peter Pan. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. Said that dude was about to take on a nice Jet2 holiday. Whew. I also thought it was peculiar that Kim Barbie, tried to allude to possible fake baby mamas pregnant with twins. And here's the thing. It's enough real baby mamas, whether it's twins, single babies, hell, at this point, puppies. You don't need to be shading nobody talking about they a fake baby mama, because, I mean, everybody could possibly be a baby mama at this point. And what happens when that woman turns out to not be a fake baby mama? Now, look at how you just set up your boss to look even worse when those babies come and they're his. Why are you even commenting on that? Okay, talking about get an update when they on their way. Said, child, you see, Cardi's having a boy. She already alluded to that a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why people are just now paying attention. She kind of, alluded to that a few weeks ago, that's what it was. I hope the baby is healthy. I hope the baby is happy, because all that ranting and raving and yelling that she's been doing is not healthy during a pregnancy. Said, I wonder how the other BMs feel with all this carrying on. Baby, they all feel the same way. Adjacent, in a crowd, and lonely all at the same damn time. None of them are above any of them. All of y'all got a slice, a piece for the moment. It is what I find to be very interesting about this is how people can pretend like this is not ratchet because there's money involved. Just because it's opulent does not mean that it lacks moral compass. Said none because he ain't married. I mean, even if he was married, at the end of the day, all of y'all got the same level of disrespect. Said this is past ghetto, it's a disgrace. I agree. And it's so sad because you got young girls watching this and they gonna think that this is cool just as long as somebody got some money. What happens when the children get older and they want relationships with the other siblings and their fathers, and then all these children, are raised in separate houses, which means now you got tension between the mothers, and if this mama don't like this mama, now these children can't be around each other, and you get mad at dad, and now I can't see my other siblings, or you might not meet your siblings until y'all get older and you find out you got siblings in middle school or high school. Like, that's a fool, honey. That is a whole mess. And crazy enough, y'all mentioning Nick Cannon. She made a slight towards Nick Cannon, I want to say a few weeks back. And you're talking about how you not like Nick Cannon because all of your children in the same household. Your baby daddy is going to pass Nick Cannon up. So how do you keep finding ways to slight people as if your situation ain't what it is and yours is actually worse? See, we expect Nick Cannon to bend corners and, do his thing. And actually, he hasn't had any children in a minute. I mean, he definitely got enough of them. But to slight somebody else, and your situation is just as up in the air, if not worse, is crazy to me. The one thing that you can't put on Nick Cannon is accusations of him being in the LGBTQ community. We have not heard constant rumors of him being on both sides of the fence. Now, if he is, that's his business, but we haven't heard that. So it just, for me, it's kind of strange that she goes out of her way to take, jabs at people that aren't too far different than she is. It's like, girl, what type of rose tinted glasses do you have on? And we've never seen Nick Cannon shade any of his baby mamas publicly by disrespecting them, sharing pictures on their birthday with their husband's alleged mistress. This man didn't tell you happy birthday, and then he shared a photo, and he shared it in his what do you call it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He shared the photo, and he shared a mention with Pre, talking about Pre-ski best friends forever. And you just out here acting like that never happened. And then you talking about Wags, but you thought that you were above sitting with the girlfriends and the wives. And then y'all want to talk about the owner. Robert Kraft says that he don't listen to Nicki Minaj music. He like you better. Baby, that man don't give a damn about you. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he also affiliated with Meek Mills? Isn't he the same one that was like affiliated with Meek Mill? Okay, so that's a different type of shade then. Because it ain't about if he listened to her or not. He's affiliated with a person that was accused of physically abusing her. So that shade came from a whole nother place. That wasn't even about him not listening to her music. He sides with the person that's been accused of abusing her. So both of y'all playing in each other's face. And the only reason why he playing along with you is because you're pregnant and nobody wants to look bad bullying the pregnant woman that's due any minute. Said he looked at her like she was crazy when she called herself wag material. Listen, he looked at her like she was crazy. It's like, don't think I don't really know your tea. That man know all your business, and to call yourself, wife or girlfriend material, wag material, but you still married to somebody else is like just wow. Okay, so my groceries should be here in a few minutes, y'all. I don't want to start no readings before my stuff get here. If I don't have my salmon, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, look like he went back and got it. Because we was gonna have a problem. trying to eat healthier food, y'all. Like he ain't gonna force me to eat stuff I ain't got no business eating. Oh, look, the trolls have showed up. Said the earrings are the size of the hoops on Space Jam. Well, I'm glad that you have found something entertaining to do. So also, allegedly, Diggs has another boyfriend on the way. Oh, God. Allegedly. Oh, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Ooh. Oh. We don't do magic on this channel, sweetheart. You trolling on the wrong channel. You need to go watch Harry Potter if that's what you're looking for. Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. Oh. Yes, I did see the Jason Lee tea. Honey, what the hell is going on? Is everybody that's kind of like off kilter, like losing it all at the same time? Because for those of y'all that haven't heard, Jason Lee has been accused of possibly sending what could be considered a terroristic threat to one of his government co-workers because they outed him for possibly stealing, allegedly. If he did, y'all, he's going to prison. Yes, the mayor, an elected official. You with a bullet, a threat on a note and a bullet to her home. How in the world can you send that to the mayor's house? Why would you send that at all? Like, what's going on with you mentally that was a good idea? And he don't seem like the type that got good hand-to-hand combat. So for him to go to jail, oh Lord, you a different type of target. Well, excuse me, not jail, prison. That's federal prison time. Like, you are already looking at going to prison anyway for allegedly stealing. Oh, Austin. Not the booty about to be looking like a train tunnel. I had to have a moment of silence after reading that out loud. Ooh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, sound like one of my neighbors pulling their trash out. Let me see how far. Okay, my driver ain't too far away. Say yes, a small moment of silence for this chronic break. Woo! So we're definitely going to tap into Jason Lee because, baby, the audacity of it all. That's literally one of those I know you lying to me moments. I know you lying to me. I had no plans on talking about Chrisean. I really don't. I'm exhausted with her and the whole Blueface circus. I don't have it. I don't have it. I wish the babies well, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'm gonna need for Diggs to step out of the toddler section wearing those 5T. Listen, Frosty, listen. When he went to the fashion awards and the designer was describing that outfit and he said snatched at the waist, why would you design a suit for a man and say that he was snatched at the waist? Oh, have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Not he's snatched. Oh, thank you, Cedric Skin is top tier. I appreciate you. Honey, you snatched? I mean, I give it to him. The man's body is bodying, but damn, you snatched? Woo! Not he the bodega baddie. Y'all hilarious. Oh my gosh. Um, for the people that I saw that were at the fashion awards, the one that I felt like embodied the whole evening was the young lady from Love Island, Orlandia. I think that's her name. She looks so good. That deep, rich chocolate skin with the chocolate dress, you know, the hair. She looked so good. Oh, she looked like classic Hollywood. Stunning. Stunning. I didn't like Angel Reese whole aesthetic. They had Angel Reese looking like a Dollar General Barbie doll as far as I was concerned. That wig was not wigging. The curls looked like she had been caught in a windstorm and nobody bothered to reset her hair. The outfit, it looked a Party City ass mess to me. It really did. And I felt like they could have done so much more with Angel Reese's look because she's tall and statuesque. And when people are tall, you have a better canvas to work with. Like somebody that's short like me, they cut up half the damn dress just to make sure you look good because you're short. Um, I didn't like the hair and makeup for JT. It felt washed out. Like it just it felt kind of lazy with the hair and makeup. Like if you're gonna wear like blonde hair, which already lightens and washes out your skin, you need like a either a striking bold lip or some kind of nice, you know, shimmer to the lids. Like it's something that needs to be classic, that needs to be simplistic, yet it needs to pop. It just looked like they gave JT some lip gloss and said, "All right, girl, go at it." They did not do her any justice. And with her being short, because JT a wee little thing, she's only like what 4'10", 4'11". They should have chose a different style of dress for JT because with her being so little and she's, you know, she's shapely and she's short, it really made her look kind of boxy because she's tiny already. So I thought the dress was cute. I thought the stow was cute. I didn't like the shoes with the dress and the stow. Said love Sweetie's dress, but looked like she was wearing a comforter. That did look like a comforter at the bottom. And like with the exaggerated hips with that dress, it just, I don't know. It was like a lot of the looks, they missed the mark. Let's see. Let me see if my driver just pulled up, y'all. forgot I gotta show them the code so they know I'm not stealing my own damn groceries. Almost done, y'all. Be right back. Alrighty, y'all. Almost done. Whew. Hold on. Y'all, they did not get my salmon after I told them to get me my salmon. Alrighty. And then they got me a substitute for something that I didn't even ask for a substitute for. Absolutely just terrible. Ah, shit. Okay. I'm back. Make sure you never, ever, ever shop for me ever again. Yeah, it was DoorDash. I had to. And it's the end of the night, so the store about to close, so I can't get nobody else to deliver that. We just say, why is Spotify picking on Drake? What you mean, why is Spotify picking on Drake? Why did Drake try to sue the people who put him in the position to be here? Y'all really thought that he was going to slide out of that lawsuit without them striking back? No, they didn't forget to get it. After he got finished sending messages, he didn't go back to read the messages. I told you in the messages that I wanted the salmon. You put it back without asking me if you could put it back. That was the main thing I wanted. Like, why would you put it back after I told you to send me some pictures to see what they had, and I said yes, and you put it back. Like, who told you to do that? All right. I mean, it's different if you didn't correspond with me, but we had direct correspondence. You took pictures and still didn't do what you were supposed to do. You said contact support and ask for a redelivery. Like, that just pissed me off. Like, Alrighty. I guess I have to get my salmon tomorrow, y'all. I was trying to eat healthy. Why does he not want me to eat anything healthy? You got, and then you substituted something for a probiotic, like gave me a probiotic soft drink in place of something that I didn't even ask for. I didn't ask you for the probiotic soft drink. Okay. Now that I got that out the way, y'all, I guess we could start with Jason Lee and what the hell is going wrong with him this week. Lord have mercy. Yes, it was a man. This is the only time I got a man to do my DoorDash where he absolutely paid no attention. And here's the funny part, y'all. I don't know if it was auntie or his mom that was door dashing with him. I said, that's even worse. Like, you had help and still did it wrong. How you got help and still messed it up? Said I messed around and drunk a probiotic soda accident, and it was Nada was on the toilet for a minute. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Said I don't even let my boyfriend shop for me because he does it wrong. All men don't suck at shopping, y'all. Like I don't know. Like I've had good experiences with, but maybe because it's like the men in my family growing up, they were taught to shop from, like my grandmother, my great aunt. So they knew about, bargain shopping and being particular. So I don't get how you contact me, take pictures of it, and still don't get it. Yeah, I saw that about the irregularities. I don't know how he didn't pay attention, Frosty. He literally, yeah, let me see something. Hold on. Because this is what's doing it for me. Y'all look at this. He sent me pictures. He sent me pictures. I told him, yeah, that's the one. Like, I still want them. And he put them back. Like, how do you put my stuff back like you buying it for your house? You said he was high. Well, shit, was the other person with them high too? Then he said they only got 2 left. Y'all, I only ordered 2. So if they only got 2 left and I ordered 2, wasn't that the right amount? How did you get confused? How did you get confused? I ordered 2. Is 2 here? Doesn't that sound like the perfect amount? Like, how did you get confused? He said because the question he was asking was dumb. He had to be. I'm so serious. Yeah, I should have knew I was in trouble when he said they only had 2 left. I'm like, I had to go back and look at my order. Like, I thought I only ordered 2. I did. Like, yes, that's fine. I'm thinking that he's telling me, you know how sometimes they have the smaller portions? I'm thinking he's telling me they got the smaller portions. So I asked, can I see them? He sent the picture. I'm like, yeah, that's it. And put them back. Thank you, Tarot Destiny. I'm just floored. Like, you, how dare you limit my calorie intake when I'm trying to be healthy? Now, if I wanted to order a bunch of processed food and some foolishness, I bet you I would have got it. Said it makes no sense. You told him to get the salmon and he put, yes, after he told me it's only 2 left. Like, was he thinking about somebody else in the store? Like, well, if I put these 2 left back, then somebody else can have some too. Like, what was your thought process, sir? What was But his reading skills have to be lacking too, because I mean you're using 2 sets of skills. You're reading and you're supposed to be processing through comprehension. How do you take a picture, send a text, and confuse your damn self? Y'all see how pretty the salmon was? I thought I was gonna have me some grilled salmon and just be happy. I guess he said no. I can't read. Let me focus. Oh God, y'all. I promise. I'm just outdone. I had to reread it to make sure I wasn't confused. Like I went back in and said, "You canceled something I told you I wanted," and he still didn't go back and get it. Like, please don't ever send me him again. Don't. I don't need him to stress himself out. Okay, show me Jason Lee. Lord, what is going on with Jason Lee? 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 Oh, goodness. Got my cards backwards, sitting up here thinking about my food. Not him and Diddy can share a sale. Oh, Lord. The Hangman in the Tower. Jason, this started off bad, so you ain't got nothing good coming. Goodness. He said Pebble Nation don't like that he has something on Henny. Apparently, he don't like being free his damn self, because how do you send something like that to the actual mayor of the city? Like, you can get in trouble sending that to a regular person, but the mayor? King of Cups. So he's very, very deep in his feelings. He's not speaking right now because Seven of Swords is the card of being manipulative. This is the backdoor energy. This is, the schemer and the scammer of the deck. You said on that Coco. Baby, Coco was doing people dirty this year. If that's the type of stuff it gets you to do. You said Jason is not smart enough to do this. Well, shit, he ain't dumb enough to not do it either. So I don't know if you need to be smart to do something like this. I don't think smart is in the equation. 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So 2 of Cups in business can represent collusion when it comes to an offer or business, a contract, collaboration. 8 of Wands, things are happening very swiftly, very aggressively. Y'all, they taking this extremely serious. Is he not speaking because they already went and picked him up? So I think he's the small guy to take the fall. Take the fall for what? Sometimes it ain't that complicated. He put himself in a position by being a little too comfortable. Now, here's the thing. When you know you have secrets on some very big people, and you're threatening these people with things that you can put out on them, You have to be very careful the way you move. It's certain things that they can't line you up with if you're not even in the vicinity to be lined up. You gotta know when you coming at these people a certain way, you gotta stay blameless. Five of Swords. So conflict in communication, possibly arguing something, that seemed like it was in and out, supposed to just be, they could have had like a rift in communication of some kind. Did he actually do this? Five of Cups. Y'all, Five of Cups is deep regret, sympathy, remorse, public humiliation. Four of Pentacles, over, a large amount of money, something that could also be considered generational wealth. Also, he's a stubborn individual. You said you thought he was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, baby. The world cycle is coming to an end. King of Swords. Y'all, they're taking this very, very serious. This is not going to be something that he can just, come on and talk about, laugh it off, and then next week you're back to another episode at work. They've got some heavy hitters looking into this, so they definitely don't see this as a joking matter. Damn, this is crazy. So I think the threats came from Cardi, since that clown loves to claim Brown. Where did that even come from? Did I miss something? Let me go back. Said he went in the town hall thinking that he was playing games, that he played these celebrities with this shit is blowing up in their face. Komika, that ain't got nothing to do with sending this to the mayor. And y'all talking about she connected with a gang. Y'all not, I don't know if y'all missing half the conversation about her and that gang, but the word on the street, the rumor is she's not even in good standing with most of that gang due to Star Brim being allegedly called a snitch. They said she turned state property, so it ain't what y'all think. So I knew this particular position would be his undoing. Yeah, Cardi ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all be giving people a little bit more credit than they deserve. Oh, you said him and Cardi are not on good terms anymore? Besides, this ain't no regular person. Ain't no gang member or affiliate gonna send a note like that with a bullet to the mayor. Yeah, do y'all understand the way forensic evidence works? Like, the feds automatically have to come in because this is an elected official. This is not a regular police matter. Yeah, she put her house up for bail for a Brim, but that don't mean she's in good standing with them. Y'all be surprised what the streets is saying about her affiliation with these Brims. You could put your house up for people and still not be in the best standing. Y'all forget what they did to 6ix9ine? Daniel was being represented by the Brims. They were in all his videos. He had on all the attire. And then he got snatched up and kidnapped from his damn house. So if they'll do that to him, and he was directly affiliated, they were endorsing him, he was in all their videos, why in the world, wouldn't she end up catching some slack if they think that she could be a snitch? Now, I'm not saying she is, but just think about that. And right, said, and that her bodyguard is a Crip. Why would you have a Crip as a bodyguard if you're in good standing with Blood Gang? Ain't that a conflict of interest? There's plenty of Bloods that's doing security. I mean, you could have bodyguards outside your house because you're famous. That makes sense. But what doesn't make sense to me is somebody who's screaming Blood Gang has Crip security. Why would you have Crip security when you can hire your own set? The politics don't work like that. Something had to have happened for her to have security from another set as her private security. We're not talking about she's at an event and that's security hired by the promoter. We're talking about her own personal security. So it looks like, you got the Six of Cups here. His cycle is coming to an end due to things done in the past in secret, the High Priestess. She uses the fact that she grew up around Crips in her own neighborhood. Okay. Because if that's the case, I grew up around folks, Crips, Bloods, GDs, you name it. I grew up around all of them. Now, I wasn't on set with nobody, but if I was on set, my set would be the ones that's protecting me. Not an opposing crew. An opposing crew protecting you could also be the ones to snatch you up off the street. They don't have the same loyalty to you that your set got. So, well, Star Brown BD is a Crip. Y'all, that whole situation blows me. I just heard that the other day. Was like, what? Like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? This sounds strange to me. Nine of Wands. So y'all, this has been going on for a while. The lovers can represent duality, Gemini. So they didn't call a truce. Not that I know of. Not that I know of at all. Especially when she just had that whole situation with the Crips when she disrespected them, and she took that picture in that blue coat and called it flu, and the Crips was on her head. She couldn't go to Cali until it was a sit down, and they had to squash that. Because all them Cali Crips was on her head. So once again, after something like that, and you hire a Crip to do your security, that feels very peculiar. So didn't she have to pay too? I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. So didn't Offset help with that issue? Yes. Yes, most definitely. That had to be delegated because she wasn't going to be able to come out there to LA. So Hangman, Nine of Wands. So it looked like, y'all, Jason been going through. He felt like he was just at that point where he was about to turn a corner. Things were about to finally work out to his favor. He, as long as he remained quiet and they worked out things behind the scenes. So you got the moon here, y'all. There's some more stuff that could be coming out here. The moon to the ace of swords. It's like the things that we don't see or what we don't know, and a truth coming out. There's more information to come. I don't know if this is going to be publicly released, but damn, to have this come out right at the beginning of the Mercury retrograde window that's about to open, not really good. You said, evening all, listening from work. The same question went through my mind when she said, Big Crips, aren't you a blood? Right. Said, I blame everybody, baby daddy, Nick Cannon. Yeah, this definitely has been a year of exposure. So probably extortion. I think he extorts celebs to not reveal secrets. But possibly, but that's what I'm saying. If you know that you have information on people, and the information that you have on people could be considered dangerous to these people because these people don't want to be exposed, you have to walk a very, 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 very righteous tightrope type of life to make sure that they can't get you back with anything, because anything they can use to get you back, they're going to do so to discredit you and to keep you from putting them out there. It said allegedly got information on Chris Brown and Rihanna situation. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Y'all, this is a mess. Like, when I tell you this is like Love and Hip Hop, the Mayor's Office edition, and they're juggling with how they're going to deal with this with him, because there's other information, sensitive information that could come out about other people at the job. Said Jason been blackmailing people for years. He tried it with Beyonce last year. Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. Y'all, Lord, it's all types of scandals in this office, because Seven of Wands is someone being very, very defensive, also trying to hold their ground. There could be some hanky-panky going on at the job as well. Yeah, oh my God. This could be even people that have people who deal with each other in a grown folks type of way. I'll say that are a part of this betrayal. Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ooh wee. This you talking about a scandal? Where's Olivia Pope? Justice, Five of Swords. So this is definitely conflict and communication between people in the justice system over a large amount of money, the Wheel of Fortune. And that's what they're saying this possible alleged threat was over. Four of Wands. So it's lots of regrets attached to this, and his stability. Nine of Swords. There's a lot, and I mean a whole lot of worry, not being able to get any sleep, a lot of anxiety attached to this situation. Um, Baby, they about to rake him through the coals because it looks like they're going to look over his full financial records to see how he gets his money. Um, mm. They want to know his full associations, all his affiliations, everybody that pays him, and what they possibly pay him for. King of Wands. They want to ruin him indefinitely as a public figure. Queen of Pentacles, an earth sign. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. An earth sign could be behind the push for this. Eight of Pentacles. So they're going to go through his whole entire record of him working in this job, and they're going to go through pretty much, like I said, they're going to go through all his records, his financial records. They're going to make sure that the money that he makes for work matches the money that's been coming in and out of his bank account. And it looks like they really started to go in depth with him in the summer, like July and August. Say how many years he's been threatening the horse. They're going to keep this while he seems weak. Ten of Wands. He can't get out of this, y'all. Ten of Wands to the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is a burden too heavy for him to carry. The Tower means that everything is totally dismantled. He can't rebuild this. They want to destroy him, not just in politics, but just overall as a public figure. Damn. Life as he knows it, as a public figure, not just as an elected official. They want him completely ruined. They want him done. So he has that woman Christina on his back, and she's out with a vengeance because he challenged him, challenged her. Hey, Fee. Okay. Queen of Cups. So it looks like somebody tried to give him compassion, you know, because they got him this job. But y'all, they're about to rake him over the coals to find all his secrets. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, y'all. Pardon me. Yep. He thought he had balance through a new beginning. Here's the Tower. So it looks like he was making it through one situation, and that apparently somehow, some way was it appeared that it was being worked out. Like, okay, well, we can push through this. It was just somehow it was like a lapse in communication. It's not what it seems like it is. That feels like that's what the vibe was, with the impression that he was under. And then it's like they hit him with the boom. It came up with this. Seven of Cups. So they've been considering their options on what they're going to do with him for a while, and decided to go in a new direction. They decided to go further in depth with the investigations due to it feeling like there's a conflict in communications. So whatever his reasoning was for, you know, how things happen the way they happen, if it just feels like, y'all, that they don't trust his side of the story. Like they have been watching, they've been waiting, and they have been like going through everything with a fine-tooth comb because they want to get him on everything that they can get him on. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I tell you one thing's for certain and two things for sure. Tiffany Haddish, baby, you better duck. Y'all just adopted that baby together. Honey, they could be looking at your money too. Four of Cups, unrequited offer. Yeah, he's juggling, trying to figure out how he's going to handle this situation. He really, really thought that, okay, well, I got accused of this. It's being investigated. They're going to find that, it's just a conflict in communication, nothing big. We get to move on. And then boom, they're going to keep trying to drop information on him. This goes back to what I said about, around July, August. They're going back to whenever he was elected. But it's something very, very important around Leo season attached to him and a possible offer that he took. So whatever happened over the summer, they're still looking at everything. So, yeah, damn, Jason Lee. It seems like they finally found a way to shut him up. Somebody wanted him quiet. They finally got what they wanted. Two of Swords. Yeah, so somebody wanted him fired anyway. Two of Swords to the Page of Wands. It's like, they wanted to cut him off and go in a new direction. It's like, so it's interesting. It's almost like they wanted him to step down, like quit and just walk away. And he probably would have did better if he would have just stepped down and walked away. But he didn't. And he thought that was the end of the situation. It looks like they had quiet investigations into him that started off with choices he made with money. Yeah, they're checking text messages, emails, everything. They want to know about everybody he possibly colluded with. He feels backstabbed, in heavy anxiety, not getting any rest. He really thought that this was going to work out eventually down the road in his favor because it was just a simple conflict in communication. They were going to see that it was just, I don't know, maybe he felt like it was going to come down to like a glitch in the paperwork, a gray area, and he was going to be fine. But they were investigating everything that had to do with him. They want to know about, his financial records outside of the job. What kind of debts do you have? Are you juggling to pay your debts? Like they're going in deep. Knight of Swords, rushing in fast with the message. They may even try to offer him a plea deal before it gets worse. This is crazy. And in this type of situation, it may be best for Jason Lee to go ahead and take a plea deal because, y'all, he goes to prison on, this threat. Whew, this is going to be terrible. Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. Anybody know Jason's zodiac? Anybody know his birthday? I agree, King Cooley. And that's federal. And it's a mayor. They have to, not demon. He's a Leo. Okay, he's already on my table as the King of Wands. Well, actually, it came up as the Queen of Wands, but still. So yeah, they want to see how he, how he amassed his wealth. Y'all, they going into everything. Not his zodiac sign is demon. I'm done. August the 16th. Lord have mercy. That was my late grandmother's birthday. August the 16th. She was crazy as hell too. Always ready to fight. Until the day she left this earth. Whew. Yep, the death sign. Four of Cups, unrequited offer. He's going to lose everything, y'all. Everything. So if they start garnishing his bank accounts, taking his home, whatever, to start paying stuff back. Ooh. Strength, which is the Leo card again. Ace of Coins. Two of Wands. It feel like they got him red-handed. This is what this feels like. Feel like they got him red-handed. And they want to see how much he could have possibly done throughout the full duration when it comes to the money. And they could possibly offer him a plea deal for this whole threat situation, but it looked like he's a goner. Okay, so I'm seeing Taurus and Aries for his birthday too. Well, I got the Leo energy on the board several times over, so I'm going to stick with that. Said he's going right to YouTube if he doesn't go to jail. I would suggest that he bet not say nothing. This ain't nothing that YouTube can help you with. Anything he says on YouTube is going to be used against him in the court of law. I wouldn't come out and say anything. Damn. Cardi B's boyfriend is the father of another alleged model, another model's baby. Cardi, you just can't win for losing, girl. He's everybody's baby daddy at this point. You don't have a baby daddy, just blame him at this point. It could be true. Let me see what they're saying over here on page 6. Lord. You know what's crazy, y'all? All the women that he's dealing with, they look similar in their facial structure. She almost looks like she could be related to Evelyn Lozada and her daughter. So he definitely has a type. So how many baby mamas do you think Diggs has? Infinity. Infinity. Lord. So did you see Klay Thompson got benched tonight? No, I didn't. Po Klay. Lord. She is beautiful, but damn, I mean, I feel like everybody need to just, at this point, just meet down to the clinic to make sure that if, they going to all be in the Yaya Sisterhood Club, that nobody has anything, because this is getting crazy. Not Klay had a meltdown the other day. Said, which one is this? Baby, I lost count. I don't know. This is like the Magic School Bus at this point. I mean, we know he's potent. Since he's been with Megan Thee Stallion, he's been going down real bad. Lord have mercy. Not he's giving Nature Boy. Oh, Lord. Nature Boy didn't look like he showered. So I think he's probably like 10% above Nature Boy. I at least give him that. He looks like he showers. Nature Boy just, you could see the funk on the screen. Said he's starting his own football team. Well, it's going to be a lingerie football team? Because it looked like he got all girls until you get to Cardi. No, the limit don't exist. Oh, goodness gracious, y'all. You know what? Let's tap into Clay and let's see what Clay energy is like. Because, I mean, Lord, ever since that my man, Poe Clay has just literally just somehow, some way, like, been powered down. Yeah, did y'all see that story where the reporter said that the fans are saying that Megan sucked the life out of him? Y'all, I read that and hollered. They said Lord Giselle looked like she was pregnant again. Well, I mean, I would hope not, but she did just have a baby, so the baby is only a couple months old. But if she is pregnant again, Lord have mercy. Said there's another baby boy for Stefan that's supposed to be a twin. Oh, gosh. Not it was the spaghetti. I would want to believe it's the baby weight. Her baby is only a few months old. People got to get away from this obsession with snapping back. Instead of worrying about your snapback, make sure that you're healthy. You're not putting yourself into a position to have setbacks. You mess around and snap back right into the damn hospital because your uterus is going to drop. It's not that serious to be sexy right after you gave birth. Take a little time to heal. Enjoy your baby. And you still need to eat if you're going to breastfeed. So did you see how they offered $10 million for that divorce settlement? And he said no. Well, here's the thing. To y'all think that's a lot. But think about it. When they got married, there was no prenup. Offset had all the money. Cardi did not have equal parts money to what Offset had in the beginning of that marriage. Now she's supposed to be worth $110 million. Now, we don't know if that's a cumulative with all the possessions or whatnot. But if that is true, $10 million is a gross understatement for what he could legally get. So let's not sit here and think that just because he's a man that he doesn't have the right to go for half in court. No prenup, goes either way on both sides of the table. And she just said up until, what was that, last year, when she was pregnant with Blossom, that he was still paying all the bills. He was paying for all her security. He was making sure she was safe. So up until she was pregnant with Blossom, he was still covering a lot of those bills. So if he was still covering those bills and he was working as her manager, booking all of her gigs, helping her to make that money, then he's going to end up walking away with those Kendu Isaac numbers, because it's like he gets half and then he gets his managerial fee as well. So it's a messed up situation. I personally feel like she should have focused on finalizing the divorce. The courts would have more so been in her favor if she would have finalized that divorce single and not pregnant. Now that she's pregnant by another man and she's openly claimed this man and stating that she's in a relationship, You got to go before the courts knowing that you admitted that you cheated. Not just he cheated, because if it was just him that was cheating, she would have had a better, outcome in court. Now they're going to look at both of you cheated. You got the evidence right here in front of you, and there's no prenup. And you've been, going off all across social media looking unhinged, wishing unalivements on people. Now he can go forward, say that he thinks that he's the more stable parent. He was also managing you, so he didn't get all his cut on managerial money he was supposed to get. Emotional distress, punitive damages. It's a lot. If she would have just went through with the divorce, kept her mouth shut, and then that divorce was final, and 24 hours after the divorce goes through, she pop out with her man, it ain't nothing nobody could have said because the divorce went through already. So the way she handled this, going out of this marriage, she played herself. She should have kept Stefan or whoever else quiet, walked right out of that marriage, let him be the one that was seen as publicly cheating, and used that to her advantage. She wanted to get back, and she wanted it to be known that, girls is players too. I can get my get back too, and your get back spit the block and got you back. When you get a certain amount of money and a certain amount of status, you have to move different. You can't do that hood rat shit when you get a certain amount of status and wealth, because reputational risk will ruin your money. So she better be glad Offset isn't the type to tell all her dirty secrets. Baby, we don't know that as of yet. We don't know what's going to come out in court. They haven't been to court yet. They can't even finalize or file for divorce officially until she gives birth to that child. In the state of Georgia, a woman cannot file for a divorce while pregnant. The baby has to be born first, and then they can go to court legally. So it's no telling what's about to come out in court. I promise you, this is going to be a nasty divorce. She had the ball in her court had she just stayed quiet, let him look like a dog, played the sympathy role, and kept her mouth shut. She set herself up for a huge downfall. Especially now that he's coming out doing interviews and he's admitting that he wasn't a good husband. He should have respected her more. Now he's starting to look more so like, okay, well, he's not so bad. So if I was her, I would have just kept quiet. I wouldn't have came out with nobody. I would have been Mother Teresa until at least 2 or 3 weeks after the paper was finalized. So what's going to happen if that baby girl, after the Offset, after he told everyone is the staffing? Wait a minute, what? So what's going to happen if that's Offset's baby after she told everyone it was Steph? That's supposed to be Stefan. Well, that's why they got to go to court and they have to file for paternity. The court has to be sure that that's not his child, because at the end of the day, all children that are born within a marriage are considered children of that marriage, whether you cheated or not. So paternity does have to be established to find out if Stefan is actually the father of this child. And then once they establish that paternity, Unfortunately for Cardi, that's the strike against her because it's proof of infidelity in a marriage outside of her stating out of her own mouth that that's what she did. Now, here's where it gets very interesting. Offset's lawyers not only can establish paternity for him to find out if he is or if he isn't the father, they can request from the court that the person who she claims is the father DNA be compared as well. And the courts can let that happen all at once. And because he's got all these new babies popping up like popcorn, honey, his DNA is already in the system. So he doesn't even have to give another DNA sample. They can just compare it to the one he already has in the system. He said, did you notice how awkward they looked on the field? What I noticed that was kind of strange to me is the way he rubbed her stomach. It looked like, you know, when a dog roll over on their side and you rub their belly. Like, who rubs a pregnant belly like this? Like, that was, I'm just like, ooh, that looked a little awkward. Said the Starburst Tarot said her cards show that neither one of them is the daddy. Well, I told y'all that they sitting back waiting to see the DNA. So you said that belly rub was like, get the fuck on. Said Offset needs to establish paternity for all 4 kids because there were rumors about Culture being Tommy's. They said her baby is for someone that's in jail. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Well, it won't be long, y'all. That paternity will be established in a few weeks because she's gonna pop any day now. She's that belly is huge. It's starting to drop. She ain't got but too much longer. I'll give it to her. Her fashion was on point while she was down there at the field. The trench coat, the gloves, the boots, top tier. The look was everything, but the body language between the both of them, the chemistry, it just felt very it gave me that don't act up in front of company. So what about that baby before Offset that she calls niece? Now she look good. I ain't gonna lie, like a velvet roach. Austin, a velvet roach. A damn velvet roach. I had to take a commercial break in my soul. A velvet roach. Oh, Lord Jesus. Not a damn. I can't even imagine a velvet roach. That's a designer ass roach, ain't it? Damn. Okay. Let's tap into Clay. Let's tap into Clay's energy. Let's tap into Clay's energy. Show me the energy around Clay and where his career and all of this is going to go in the next few months. Show me the energy around Clay. I can't even concentrate. A damn velvet roach. Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So y'all, it's like he's okay. 10 of Pentacles. So you know he knows there's a choice that he has to make. There's a certain truth that's going to force him to make a choice, and it's going to be connected to his money. 10 of Pentacles. Damn, what is this choice that he's about to make that's going to affect his career and his money? Now spit out the sketty. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Wait a minute. Hold on. 9 of Wands. So y'all, he definitely is going through it. Okay. 2 of Swords. Once again, two of Swords. That's a cutoff. So he could possibly, allegedly, be told to release a situation because this could affect his money, because it's something that has to do with the truth that's going to make him choose, and he's really fighting this. It's going to hurt him bad. Judgment and the Sun. Baby, what is this judgment that's coming through from something that can be exposed? That's a whole lot, y'all. Wait a minute. This is a mini series y'all just threw on my table. 10 of Wands. Okay? So this is a burden too heavy to bear, too heavy to carry. Something that got to do with law enforcement, the King of Swords. Also, him and Megan would be King and Queen of Swords because they're both Aquarius. Oh, y'all. This is about him and Megan, and it's something with law enforcement. 5 of Pentacles. He's not going to want to make this decision. I see him not wanting to make this decision. This is going to be something that's beyond his control, and he's going to have to separate. 5 of Pentacles, because this could cost him everything. Yeah, he's going to have to go in a new direction due to some kind of communication or gossip, or this is like my social media bloggers card as well. So something could hit the blogs that's going to force him to go in a new direction, and he's not going to want to. This is going to be a very heavy burden for him. Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups. So it looks like, you know, he wants a family. He thinks that she's beautiful, but it's like y'all, this is gonna be hard. Like his family, people very close to him, they're gonna be in his ear. He's not gonna be able to escape this. Five of Swords. Harsh communication, conflict in communication with family. Yeah, his family is like, no ma'am, Pam, no dice. He could be arguing with his family already over this situation. 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is going to lead to heavy regrets and public humiliation. And this is going to also slow things down for him. It can make him lose money. Y'all, this is going to affect his overall life. He has no choice. It's like it's out of his hands. Yep, Six of Swords. Got to leave a toxic, chaotic situation behind to save yourself, and it's going to happen extremely fast. It's attached to a truth that's coming out that's going to force his hand. He's going to, like, it's like the decision is made for him. There's nothing he can do about it. And it's going to come through like a locomotive. It's going to come through swiftly. And when it comes through, ties have to be severed. King of Cups. So he's trying to keep his mouth shut because it's like, y'all, the wounded warrior, he's going through already with this situation, but it's coming to an end. The world, the whole cycle is going to be closed out. Ooh. Ooh. Lots of anxiety. Okay, somebody's worried about a judgment. And it's been dragging and dragging and dragging on. The anticipation got somebody up, not getting any sleep. Heavy anxiety. How many of y'all got y'all celebratory bottles of wine and champagne ready? King of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Fire sign. Something to do with a fire sign that's going to force him to have to go in a new direction. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You say you'll smoke to that, you don't drink? Okay, Gucci. Come on now. Put it up. Hangman is attached to this the Three of Cups. The vlogger, the social media, the gossip. It's going to be a complication to opportunities coming in the future. Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands. Sounds like the family is saying you need to go in a new direction. But this feels like the family may have already been telling him this low-key, but it's loud. It's like, baby, baby, no ma'am, no sir. You need to drop this hot potato. And here it is. Ghosted. The Hermit, Ace of Wands. Aggressively cutting off a situation, ghosting someone. No, ma'am. Can't do it. He said he better listen to the Nephilim. Whew. And it's like his intuition is telling him, but he don't want to admit it to himself. He took a leap of faith despite what his intuition was telling him. It's like, well, I'm going to give you the opportunity, at the end of the day, people could change, maybe it's just gossip. He should have followed his intuition. Also, This is deep regret coming from a water sign woman. Deep regret attached to a water sign woman. You should have went in another direction. Swift, fast, in a hurry. You were very, very aggressive. You should have went in another direction. But it looks like he's going to be forced to go in another direction because this situation is too toxic and chaotic. It could literally cost him everything. Four of Wands. Yeah, he really is like, you know, we're engaged, we're getting married. You know, now it's like it's heavy confusion. It'll all be over soon. And what, oh my God, look at this. Manipulative, underhanded, dirty backdoor tactics. Seven of Swords attached to the star in Aquarius. Whose cycle is about to come to a close. You see this? Literally, the Justice falling under the King of Wands, the fire sign, is dragging and dragging and dragging on, but it's still coming. Slow and steady wins the race. Everything is about to be literally put to rest after, like, something happens very, very quickly. It's going to feel like a leap of faith, like boom, the other shoe drops. Wheel of Fortune. Lord, and she just knew, like, we about to have a family. This is going to be a jackpot. We're together, you know, heavily invested in this. Possibly could be trying to have a baby. Ten of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of arguing. Also, there's issues around the money. Once again, a lot of confusion. Yeah, they could secretly be trying to get married. Like, all of this is moving real fast. I told you, it felt like somebody was trying to get married and pregnant in 5 minutes. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Magician. Y'all, Megan trying real hard to manifest becoming his wife. Like, it's like, I mean, it's so close that you could taste it. Because it feels like going to elope. Lord, this look like getting married for financial stability. Marrying your sugar daddy. I mean, hey, a lot of people have. Knight of Cups. And y'all, when I tell you, it feels like this is dragging on. Just hold your britches. Hold on. It's something manifesting here. Because it's like on one side, it's like everything is in hyper speed. Got to do it now. Got to do it now. Got to do it now. The other side, it feels like it's dragging. But somehow, some way, everything is going to meet right here in the middle. And it's going to be like a clandestine car crash, and it's going to stop everything. Yeah, something's about to happen very, 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 very swiftly, very quick, in secret. And that's falling under the world. Something that could literally bring everything to a screeching halt. And I've been telling y'all, I felt this weeks ago. Seven of Wands. So 9 of Pentacles. So you got defense here, being defensive, independent woman. Being that this is falling under justice, I'm going to say that's like a defense attorney. Situation falling apart, things being laid to rest in secret. Message comes out swiftly. Show me the Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. The Emperor. Y'all, she trying so hard to get pregnant by his man for stability. Lord. She trying to get this baby up out of him, y'all. Trying to get married and pregnant as fast as possible. Allegedly. Ten of Swords. Literally falling over argument. The Hermit. 10 of Pentacles. Y'all, it's literally as fast as this come together as fast as it can fall apart. Death. Feeling betrayed. Everything falls apart over a betrayal and feeling betrayed. Y'all, something's going to come out very, very swiftly that's going to make folks feel sorry. Independent woman. When whatever this comes out, Megan's going to be ghosted by damn near everybody. Well, that's the thing. We don't know if she's on birth control. It could be, other factors as well. But I definitely see, working on a baby. And if you're, if you're healthy and you don't have any mitigating factors, it ain't going to take that damn long. But, right, you said yoni detoxes. She's trying. She's definitely trying. I see her trying to give him a baby, to be locked in, to get married. Like, she's trying to push this as fast as she can. Yeah, her and Asian ain't the type of friends y'all think they are. Y'all put too much on it when y'all call people friends in the industry. The industry is very shaky when it comes to friends. Very, very shaky. You got to consider Cuban just came out, what, a couple months ago and outed Asian for telling her stuff about Glow and Megan. So friends feels very strong to me. That feel like a very strong term. Said Nikki told y'all ain't no friends in the industry. If they are, they're very, very sparse, very, very far, few, and in between. And I do mean far. Right, business partners and associates, not friends. And even that is depending on who's hot and who's not. Because you could be cool with somebody and y'all could be friends or friendly. And if that person can't sell worth a damn, you're not about to just be doing music with somebody that can't get you from point A to point B. It is pointless. Oh, thank you. Said I'm so proud of you, Angel. I'm watching you grow in real time. I love you. Next year we're going to have thousands on here in the lives. Oh, baby, come on now. Speak that into existence. Love you back and thank you. Six of Pentacles and the Empress. Y'all, she trying to get this unearned income through. What was that they said about Evelyn Lozada, baby cash register? May not have been true for Evelyn, but it feels true in this situation, honey. Empress is a pregnant woman, a mother. Six of Pentacles. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Feels like that's the plan. Wish fulfillment at the bottom of the deck. Had his baby, set for life. So if he don't marry you, you got the baby, you're still set for life. Allegedly. Lord, we using babies as possible retirement plans, I guess. Ooh-wee. $3 million man. $300 million man. That would be an expensive ass baby. Sheesh. I feel like everything she's investing in is about to just curl up and die. Yeah, so wish fulfillment, Knight of Wands. So it feels like she may not have even initially planned on getting married, but it do feel like she planned on getting pregnant. The married part is a huge super plus. It says shrivel up like that wig. Lord have mercy. Said Clay needs to make a head over heart decision. Sweetheart, after whatever this is comes out, he has no choice. This can destroy his brand, his name, his legacy. He's got to choose everything that he built, everything that he worked for, or else he can go up in smoke with this situation. And I don't see him wanting to do that. Aquarius is a head over heart sign. So he must have a lot of water in his chart for him to be such a softie. Said Meg, you will still get put in jail whether pregnant, married, or not. They don't give a... Allegedly. So yeah, Seven of Pentacles to the Moon. Secretly investing in this situation, like, Lord. So it feels like she's looking at this as a business arrangement, allegedly. Okay, because Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles is like she's looking at this like this is a job, like this is work. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like everything happened very swiftly. Okay, and it's like, okay, you know, we kick it, we hooked up, we smashed, full throttle. So they could have literally hooked up, you know, and went from there and ended up together. Um, but I see that, you know, the energy was, you know, was from the beginning was to get pregnant and lock it in. That's what this feels like. Get pregnant, lock it in. Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. To the Ten of Pentacles, y'all, this is going to be epic. Because it's called, it's like the association between the two of them is causing uncertainty when it comes to his job. The Chariot and the Eight of Cups. So the Death card, Chariot, Eight of Cups, and the Death card. Y'all, it's people that are behind the scenes that are telling him that this is not a good association for him and he needs to cut this loose, walk off, walk on, whatever you need to do, and end this relationship. So before this comes out, if y'all, this is giving me the energy of people were already telling him to separate from her because this just is not a good vibe for him. Not another reader said for a Libra reading, love at first, we'll say smash, but it was the collective Libra. I mean, it can happen. It can happen, but it seems very, very magical if the person just happens to be the $300 million man. I mean, you know, he could touch the small of your back, let alone you actually give him something. It's like, oh my God, I'm in love. We're together. You still got 300 million, right? Yes, Lord, have mercy. I'm in love. I mean, listen, you got to really question people's motives if you're worth $300 million. I mean, real talk. You can just get your taxes and be attractive until, you know, a couple of weeks later. So 300 million? Come on now. You can't be that damn crazy. That's right. Say cash make the cookie go woo woo. Listen, $300 million, you can phone in damn orgasm. Like, yes, baby, I love you a long time. Yes, it's the best I ever had. Like, oh, Lord have mercy. Seven of Cups, Three of Wands. So, yeah, it's causing a lot of confusion around his opportunities. And this also is telling me that there may be an issue, possibly, allegedly, because Seven of Cups for me is the card of being inebriated. So there may be an issue since he's been with her, with him possibly turning up, and that may be affecting his performance, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. With another stack of allegedlys. Oh, you said Cardi just had her baby just now? I told y'all she was any day now that belly was dropping, so I'm not surprised. I hope the baby is healthy and, everything is the way that it should be. So God bless the baby, no matter what's going on with all the other mess. Yeah, so y'all, it's people that want him to separate from her because they see this as toxic. Okay, the death card falling under the devil. And it's like he's been juggling Two of Pentacles ever since he's been with her. So I'm telling y'all, it feels like he may be partying with her. He may be turning up with her. And that could allegedly be what this is that's affecting his performance. So that Twitter page be having the tea because she definitely said she was due in November. Wow. Well, we'll know in by tomorrow morning if that's true. Possibly before the night is out. Hell, it could have came from the way he rubbed her belly. He didn't sit up there and tried to make a forest fire. Baby ain't know what was going on. Had to come out and see who the hell was rubbing him like that. So he definitely wants to fight for this situation, but y'all, everybody is telling him to throw in the towel. Oh, okay. Somebody at the hospital said so. Says, why is Cardi at my job and the whole floor blocked off? Mass security. You can't even go past her room. Her security guards are no joke, but she had her baby boy. And somebody shared this on their social media. So she didn't had her baby boy, according to whoever this was that shared it on their social media. Lord, you get a baby, you get a baby, you get 2 babies, you got 4 babies. Everybody gets a damn baby. So, hold on. Because I want to show who page this is. There we go. So this was a screenshot from somebody's IG. So like I said, I'll pray that the baby is healthy, happy, and best wishes to the baby. You said not violating HIPAA to post that. Whoever it is might find out they ain't got a job by Friday, but thanks for giving us the announcement, girl. You said that's why she had to hurry up and go do a photo shoot. Well, whether they bought the house or not, baby, that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm seeing. Now, it do complicate the situation because I do see that he finds himself in a hell of a catch-22. He wants to fight for the relationship, but it's one of those situations where it's above me now. I don't know what, honey, I'm sitting here with you. What you talking about if Offset Pro Max said anything? I don't know. I'm finding out in real time with you. Now you feel free to go find out and tell us. Oh shoot, where'd the card go? King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like they may have, if they haven't snuck off, like it, and started a secret engagement, I pray to God they didn't sneak off and elope. Because it's like he's trying to be strategic and be quiet. I'm telling you, it feel like they could have snuck off and eloped, or that's what they plan on doing. The independent woman and juggling. You said Clay says, so I love my baby mama. I never let her go. No, he gonna let her go because he ain't about to lose no $300 million contract and all the rest of this other stuff. I promise you that. He, something like this to take the wind out your sails. Said I always felt like they could have been found. They had the answer with the medical coder or biller because they can use medical files for court if the judge asks for it. Yes, y'all. I'm telling you, it feel like he crazy enough to elope with her. We'll just have to find out. It feels like that's what the plan is, y'all. That is the plan, for them to sneak off and get married and pop out and do some kind of magazine rollout. But the question is, has it already happened or will it happen? No matter what, if it happened, whatever this news is that's about to come out is going to crumble and fold everything that they built. No matter what they done. So it's all coming to an end regardless. He's stubborn, he's hard-headed, but he ain't got no choice, y'all. I told y'all I ain't giving y'all no timetables for a reason. I've already told you. Get ready to celebrate. If you don't have your wine, your bottle of Champipoli, you're not already rolled up, get ready. Get ready. It's closer than you think. Well, whatever they got on Clay, it ain't gonna work too much longer, baby, because something is about to come out that's gonna break them up. So I got my Champipoli on stock. I'm already ready. I didn't finish doing my hair today. I got a hair mask on up under here, but my hair will be silky and luxurious when we get the news. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. If you see me come on camera being extra for no damn reason, just know I'm celebrating. Said I just got the confirmation that Stefan Diggs is the father of one of these women's children. Well, hell, he got a few more confirmations coming. Said, didn't Tory say Happy Thanksgiving in the post about his mixtapes being added to the stream service? I didn't see that, baby, so I don't know. Said, wait, is that why you got the champagne in the back? That's backup. I got some good stuff too. I I'm one of those types of people that I always keep champagne in my refrigerator in case of a celebration. You never know. Any given time. But get ready. Get your nice wine glass. Get your nice champagne glass. Hell, get your best jelly jar. Get you something, damn it. Okay? Get you something. And for those of y'all that don't drink, roll you something. Get ready. It's way closer than you think. So Diana London just said something a day ago. Get ready. Said I'm ready for my birthday on the 16th. Oh, happy birthday in advance. Said I don't drink, but I have a good pack, 24 cans ready. Come on now. Come on now. You said siren passing in your neighborhood. Get ready. That's all I can tell you. Get ready. Said doing both with praises to the Most High. Oh, you said your birthday is the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving. Happy early birthday, y'all. No, I didn't see everything going on with Brene. What happened this time? I didn't her and Tim get married recently. The last thing that I saw is that everybody ended up in contempt of court. That whole situation is a whole train wreck. Okay, sweetheart, I don't know what's going on, but you're talking about business. Okay. Said, do you know how Jay feels about Trump doing the Nikki challenge? How y'all think he feel? How y'all think he feel? How would you feel if somebody you silently going back and forth with has the president just lollygagging all across the internet doing this little shimmy? And it's not to dance party with Beyonce. Oh, well, I mean, seriously, how you think you feel? So I'm wondering if Jolene's about to run after she get that merch coin. You said who was crying in court? I do not know. I'm waiting to see. No, Trump is calculated, baby. He didn't just do that just to be petty. He's calculated. That's a Gemini. I told y'all to watch out for Geminis this year. So Tina looked like a fool standing next to that thief. Okay, so Akira and Brene was crying in court. Oh, wow. Brene is representing herself. Girl, what? So she go down to TJ Maxx in Burlington and shop every day. You in the drive-through buying fast food almost every day, but you didn't invest any money in a lawyer in a case where you've already been found guilty of cyber stalking and possibly physically stalking somebody. Lord, poor Akira. Said Tim has been sleeping with the. I keep hearing that the twin, and I heard that the twins' baby could actually possibly allegedly be his. Lord. Said Devin told Akira he caught Tim sleeping with the sleeping with the twin sister. Now I did find it crazy that people were in the comments. Not the babies were in the next room. See, that's beyond disrespectful. I'd have been down to the courthouse for a whole nother reason. I found it crazy in the comments where they stated that the new vehicle that Brene bought was the one that Akira was talking about she wanted to get. You said wouldn't a failed destiny swap is this? I bet you they are in court telling it all. Honey, that's a mess. That is a mess. Damn. Hey Jay, I don't know that to be true. Like I'm not an aficionado of birth charts. That's the first time I heard of that. So I'm not going to say that I'm qualified to answer that question. Said they made an X tape and Akira found it, or I hope I never in my life see it. I pray I never see it. Tim's hips and Brene's titties, Lord have mercy. That sound like a whole herd and stampede on camera to the beat. Said one juror got asked to be excused after hearing the, oh Lord. Not you made the juror nauseous after talking about y'all grown-up activities. The judge rejected Brene's dismissal. I'm glad he did. Oh, she might have to pay $3 million. She made the tape in Akira's house. So wait a minute, this is the alienation of affection case, right? Not the watermelons is musty. Not the watermelons is musty. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. For shits and giggles, we're about to tap in. Because I didn't plan on talking about this at all. And I got the right deck for the shenanigans. Garbage Pail Kids to the rescue. Let's see what's going to happen with Brene and this alienation of affection case. Lord have mercy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And you come in here representing yourself. Wait a minute. Isn't Akira's mom and sister both lawyers? Aren't her family lawyers? I'm gonna wait for y'all to answer because I could have swore I heard her mom and her sister are lawyers. Tim, you let this girl represent herself. Child. So, yep, Akira got 3 lawyers representing her. Jesus. So, Brene said that Tim was turning her every which way but loose. I would have been a juror that needed to be excused too. Like, no, this is bestiality. Whew. Lord have mercy. Lord, Tim with the hips and Brene with all of the titties. I can't imagine. That had to be on panoramic, y'all. That had to, how the hell they had that camera set up? But y'all had the babies in the house. That's dirty. That is dirty. Said it was also some messages revealed that Tim saying how nasty and lazy Brene was and that he was tired of cleaning up behind her. He ain't that damn tired. He when you're tired, you get a job, you make your own money, and you go on about your business. He over there spending her money and laying up on her and look, going to pretend like he working out. How you doing workout videos and ain't lost shit? Okay? Like what did you your hips look wider, Tim. What are you doing lunges? What are you going to the gym doing? Lord, show me what's going to happen to Brene representing herself. What's going to happen to Brene representing herself? Lord, have mercy. Come on, Garbage Pail Kids. Look like her past. Look like her past is coming back to hunt her, y'all. 6 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. Humiliation, disgrace. Past coming back to hunt you. This is the couple from TikTok. For those of y'all that don't know the backstory, Akira and Tim were married. Brene was married to a guy named Devin. Somehow, Brene and Tim started cheating with each other and got caught due to the security footage in the house that Akira saw. And that's what started this whole saga. And then Brene decided that she wanted to make all of her social media about Akira until Akira had to go to court to sue her for cyber stalking. Brene got arrested for cyber stalking. It's a lot of mess. It's a lot of mess. And Tim has now been accused of cheating on Brene with Brene's twin sister, and it is alleged that Brene's twin sister's child is Tim with the hips, baby. Okay? So that's as best I can do to get y'all caught up because it's so ratchet that Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You're welcome, baby. I had to give you the quickest synopsis possible. So now Akira is suing Brene for alienation of affection because in North Carolina, you can sue the mistress or the Mr. I don't even know if that's a word, but we're going to use it, for breaking up your marriage. And this heifer went to court representing herself, and Akira's sister and mother are lawyers, and then she got another lawyer. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Brene, girl, you ain't that damn smart. Because here it is. Queen of Wands is like a peacock. You know, she feels like, you know, she has the right to prance around and celebrate this situation because it's making her money. She's giving Tim a lot of money, allegedly. Okay. Yes, this is a lot. But she's the focal point of this whole situation because Queen of Wands is, you know, the most polarizing of the group. Lord. And this girl goes shopping practically every day on live. That's all she do is eat, go through drive-thrus, and go shopping at Burlington Coat Factory. Now he got them 42 Doug hips. I think he got 42 Dougs beat, y'all. Because Tim got ass. Tim literally, his ass right here. It sits so high up on his back, it's right here. Oh. Damn, the King of Cups. So look at Tim, King of Cups. He feels very deeply about this situation, but he ain't saying nothing because he know they about to be broke. Whoo, Lord have mercy. Tim, don't tell me you just worried about y'all going broke now. The Temperance and the Ace of Coins. So look, it's like she's trying to get balanced through a new beginning, but baby, it looked like you're going to have to pay. Oh, why did you represent yourself? I mean, a lawyer would have had a hard time representing you anyway because she put everything on social media. Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, and the World. Honey, she going through it. She think that she gonna just fight, and eventually win. Like this is gonna be one of those situations to where you might lose the battle, but you win the war. But no, this is coming to a close. Would you say he got a natural BBL? Santana wanted. Listen, honey, Santana will fight you to have Tim ass. I guarantee you, because Tim got that. You can see it from the back. You know, you know how your hips wrap around, ass so fat you can see it from the front. Like he got that wrap around mama booty. He. Whoo, Lord. Yeah, they're moving this case along really, really fast. The judge, the judge wants this in and out. They do not want to drag this case on. Said Akira also had lost. Oh no, that's terrible. Akira also had lost her last baby due to the stress. Akira about to get paid. Well, I see her getting paid. At this point, Brene just giving her the damn money. Girl, don't lose this money and lose Tim with the hips. Because Tim with the hips is worried about being broke. That's a lot. Y'all break this down for me. Can you imagine that? You harass this woman, stalk this woman to get her husband. You get him, and then you lose all your money where you was renting your dude, and he gone. I mean, would he leave her for her twin sister, though? Damn. What said Brene and Tim was sleeping together and Akira was in the next room? Baby, I can't. I can't. I'm not set up that way. They would probably have to put me in my own personal cell. No. You're not gonna disrespect me and play with me like that. So Tim is going where the money resides. Apparently, allegedly. So every time I hear about Tim with the hips, I think about Tim Norman. Said and Tim got nothing. That's what I don't understand. What's the big hoopla about him? You know, sometimes I think people get caught up in the competition of things they don't want to lose. Lord, the Empress and the Strength. Y'all, I pray to God that Brene don't get pregnant or she's not already pregnant by this man. Because when I say total loss, oh God. Said Brene is making 11K a month. I heard. I could imagine because people watching that train wreck. And now she can't even talk about Akira no more since the cyber stalking cases went through. Said she was supposed to be pregnant some months ago. Okay, I'm seeing the fertility, the pregnancy card here, the star. So she's definitely hoping for a baby. Page of Swords, because Page of Swords also represents footage. Everybody's seen this would be her new go-to for content. Not you doing it for the content, girl, allegedly. Not you Not you want to have a social media baby for content. How old are we again? Lord. Now watching his hips go down. I'm done. Austin, I'm done. I'm tired of you. Watching his hips go down. Ow! Oh. No, not the hips go down. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, baby, they over there arguing. Independent woman. She's the one. She's the breadwinner. She's the one bringing in the money. They over there arguing. I ain't gonna be able to get that out of my head. Why did you do that to me? Oh, King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Listen, Wheel of Fortune. Y'all, she lose this money. Don't say I didn't warn you. He will be gone. He will be gone quicker than faster than this. Okay? So it was just announced, hold on, it was just announced that Clay will be benched for the remainder of the season. Damn! How bad was his meltdown? Come on, not Annabelle the Stallion. He was a nice, respectable man before he got with you. Lord have mercy. See, this is why you got to watch who you match yourself with energetically. Not he get to just sit at home. Well, he ain't going to sit at home. That's even worse. He going to sit at the game on the bench, and he got all day now to talk to the water boy. That's messed up. I hope that's not right. I really hope that's not right because damn. He gonna be doing the same amount of work as Tim with the hips. Like I said, she lose this money. Tim with the hips is gone. This is why you don't rent the people that you date. Don't buy your man. Don't think spending all that money and buying them gifts is gonna keep them. You said that's all made him go down the hill, Lord. So he can eat all the catfish and spaghetti he want. Now, oh no, don't let him have no more. Don't let him have no more. Don't cook for him at all at this point. Oop, damn, you said got all the talent sucked out of him. Yeah, his spirit team better come through. Now that man can't get a Happy Meal out of you. They starting D'Angelo Russell over Clay. Damn. Real talk. This is why you have to be careful of who you align yourself with. You have to. Those soul ties, you sleep with the wrong person, if they are energetically bankrupt, it will turn into your energy as well. That person got spiritual debts, you will have spiritual debts. This is why you can't sleep with just anybody. Lord, and look like Brene about to find that out too. Thank you. Thank you for the nail compliment. They're like pink and iridescent blue. Damn. All right, Tim with the hips. Let's go. Oh, damn. Didn't I say he gonna leave? Eight of cups, 9 of coins. He's already thinking about leaving the independent woman. Ain't that crazy when a broke man is looking at the front door because you might lose all of the money that takes care of the both of y'all? Like, okay, it's been real now, girl. Said he went from starting 3 at the Warriors to damn near the bench. Yeah. So they got it all wrong, using the energy for the wrong reasons. Yeah. Said, do you think the Stallion will be courtside? I would hope not. Shit. No, just the fans might tell her to get the hell out of here. Thank you, Frosty. You see, they did the story said the fan said she sucked the damn life out of him. What is the next? What is the next story gonna say? Page of Cups and the Temperance. Y'all, she got a very, when I say next to nothing chance of beating this case. The Hermit, oh God, it's very slim to none. I ain't gonna say impossible. It's very slim to none. Brene, you bit off way more than you can chew in this situation. 7 of Cups. It's like it's a lot of confusion attached to this and how this is gonna go. Like, y'all, she's so outmatched, it's crazy. Like, you don't know the first thing about law and you going up against seasoned lawyers. 10 of Cups. This is about to happen real fast. 3 of Cups. Y'all, it look like Akira family about to be celebrating. Akira about to be in that court like, it's my money and I want it now. Girl, damn. 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands. She better be careful to not go into contempt of court for, you know, being combustible in her behavior, because she could get locked up. And if y'all remember, the judge already put Tim and Akira in contempt of court. So this judge is not for the shenanigans. He said Jay's case was dismissed. He got a few more coming. Heartbreak, Page of Coins. Y'all, literally. She loses this case and ends up with next to nothing. She's going to also lose Tim with the hips. And her and Tim with the hips could possibly be done by February, March. You said they expect the court might wrap up by Friday. Honey, I'm looking at it where the judge does not want this to drag out. He wants this case to be in and out. So by Valentine's Day, honey, they might not be together. It depends on how this case turns out this week. She loses this case, which it looks like she's very well in alignment to lose this case. She could lose this case and lose the man that she ended up in this case for. So this is terrible. I mean, it's one of those things. It's like, at what point do you realize you're not winning? At what point do you realize this is not worth fighting for? Because this for damn sure ain't worth fighting for. Lord. Okay, so it did make the media that Clay's been benched, and he looks sad as hell courtside, Lord. Let me see. Did they? Ah, no, nope, nope, nope. We're not doing the music. We're not doing the music. Well, I was trying to click on it and see if it was dismissed with or without prejudice. Because if it's without prejudice, it can come back to court. So they doing their half-ass reporting because they should have let us know if it was with or without prejudice. Yeah, here we go. Shout out to T with Tia. The Dallas Mavericks bench Klay Thompson for low scores and shooting percentage. Lord have mercy. Y'all see that? They said you performing so damn terribly, we just gonna sit your ass down. I wouldn't be retiring with a $300 million contract. He need to retire that damn relationship. But that's just in my opinion. Look like it's gonna get retired sooner than later anyway. Because from what I saw, people was telling him to cut her loose because it was not a good look. That's right. Save yourself, Clay. Said it's with prejudice. Okay, so with prejudice, that means they closed it. Yeah. The Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. Y'all, this judge is no nonsense with this Akira, Tim, and Brene case. This judge is no nonsense. This judge wants to get down to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. He don't want no drawn out case. He doesn't want this to be a spectacle. Nine of Swords, there's a lot of anxiety attached to this. Feeling betrayed. Message is going to come out very swiftly. Oh, Lord. These lawyers tearing her ass up. You said 300 M's, you'll find somebody else. Hell, 300 M's, you damn near find everybody else. Said, I hope Akira finds her a new man that has her happy ending. I heard she had a boyfriend, so I think she found somebody, long as it ain't another Tim. So, y'all, I'm telling you, it's like the truth is going to come out in court. I do see Tim walking away from her. And when I tell you, karma is not playing with people this year, this is the year that everybody's getting exposed and called to the table. She should have left that man alone, especially the way they went about it. Because it's one thing for y'all to cheat with each other, but to cheat in the house with the children in the house and to just be so flagrant, that's a whole different type of disrespect. Whew. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Yeah, she's gonna be sorry. She should have went. She should have just went in a different direction and left her alone. And this is because she kept picking with Akira. She kept harassing her, kept talking about her, and Akira got her where it hurts. These are the illustration of those cards. That's why I used them, because this deserves the Garbage Pail Kids. Knight of Swords, message coming out very swiftly about, betrayal, underhanded tactics. Lord. Y'all, it's a lot. When I say the judgment, it looks like Akira is gonna win this judgment by a landslide. I would want to be Akira too after this case, because Brene, it looked like she's gonna have to pay her. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. Y'all, Brene gonna have to be careful, because if she get to talking about this case and running her mouth again, she will be in contempt of court. She can go to jail. Seven of Swords. She should have just left that woman alone. And to think you went through all of this for a man that you're taking care of, that belonged to somebody else. You about to lose everything over him, and then he gonna leave you after you lose everything. Girl, that's dumb. Eight of Coins, Knight of Cups. So this look like she gonna have to try to figure out a way to work within the system. I can't believe Brene got herself in this situation. You know how crazy that is, that you went through all of this and this man could still leave you? I mean, how many ways can you lose? You lose your money, you lose the man, practically lose your mind. I mean, and then what is she gonna talk about on her channel, y'all? You can't talk about Akira no more. Tim leave you. There is nothing to talk about, because all you do is just eat. Damn. I wouldn't even want to see her become a food content creator, because it's like, no. No, don't do no cooking videos. Y'all ain't doing no update on the Emilio video. Case, I already told y'all what the deal was with that. She needed to drop that case, because that case is going to drag her to hell. She goes to court for that Emilio case, it's going to ruin her. She hasn't dropped the case yet. She should have settled. She should have gave that money and made a payout. But she's stubborn and she hasn't. It ain't nothing else to dig off into. Literally, it's nothing else to say. Like, the update on that case will be out, I want to say, next week. All her cases update around the same time, within days of each other. Oh, thank you. So the next 2 weeks are about to be very rough for her. She should have dropped them all, to be honest. She should have dropped them all. She should have literally came down off of her high horse with her pride and dropped them all. Okay, you said the judge closed the case because they have no jurisdiction to even hear the case. Something is telling me that's not really a bad thing. And I feel like the case did exactly what it was supposed to do. It unearthed evidence that was needed for something else. Y'all will see down the line when it comes out. Said I feel an accountability season is going to be happening. Hopefully, maybe she'll she'll do nails. Lord, let me get Brene broke ass off my table. Cause this is silly that she even put herself in this position. All over Tim with the hips, and she ain't want to lose. And now Kira about to move on. You got her baggage. She ain't got to be bothered with him no more. Like, damn, how do you end up in a Mary and Kendu situation, but you stuck with the man? Like, you gonna pay all this money for the right to say that you and this man are together. The right to say I took her man. Just for you to be taken to the cleaners. And Tim only with you so that you can keep taking care of him and buying his Scooby snacks while he pretends to work out. Said, I got to see this man hips. Listen, Justice, I'm telling you, he got one of them wraparound asses. You remember the show Girlfriends where Joan broke up with the guy because he wore a girdle because he got hips? He got hips like him. He has childbearing hips. Oh, Lord. So I saw y'all asked about SZA and Taylor Swift. I don't know why y'all care about either one of them. It's boring plus boring equals low self-esteem music, in my opinion. But we gonna tap in. Let's see. SZA girl, what's about to happen to you due to you pissing off the Swifties? What's about to happen to you due to you pissing off the damn Swifties? Hold on, before I get off into anything, did y'all see the ex-girlfriend's Halloween clapback? What's her name? What's her name? Doggone it. Was it Kiana or Kiara Nicole? What's the girlfriend name, y'all? I don't want to mess her name up because she fine. She fine, honey. Kayla Nicole, thank you. Where the hell I get Kiana from? See? Renamed her. Listen. I said, I just looked it up and they look funky. Woo! And that's why we was talking about that tape. Like, no, don't nobody want to see that. Listen, honey, Kayla Nicole looked damn good. And the fact that she picked Tony Braxton, he wasn't man enough for me. Whoo! Honey. And Tony Braxton gave her a shout out publicly. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you, Heavenly Father. Get us back to her tenfold. Listen, you know what the real gag is with that video? For those of y'all that don't remember or don't know, Tony had her actual husband in that video. Tony's husband, the son's father, is in that video as the main male interest with Robin Givens. How you gonna make a song talking about he wasn't man enough for me and you got your own actual husband as the man who wasn't man enough for you in the video? Yes, Carrie's in that video. You ain't know that? Absolutely freaking hilarious. So the fact that she picked that song, classiest clapback of the year. And Taylor, don't say nothing else. You started this. You built like a damn paper straw. You put on any shimmies and try to shake, they gonna fall straight off. It's nothing holding nothing up on you. Leave this alone. You got the man. You won. You're wealthy. You got the man. Just going on about your business. Because, I mean, every time we look at Kayla Nicole, we know that that man be sitting there thinking like, damn, I used to have this, but at least you rich. Okay, at least you rich. We wealthy. She had my babies. I could be Kevin Federline. He really could. Because if Taylor get pregnant and they get a divorce, all he got to do is just be a stay-at-home dad, and life is all grits and gravy. But Kayla looked damn good. She did. And she messed around and did the choreography, y'all. Oh, Lord. Yes, he's Mr. Swift now. That is right. Show me SZA and what's going to come to her for pissing off the Swifties. Yeah, Kayla did her big one. That was hilarious and straight to the point without saying a word. Show me SZA versus the Swifties. Lord, SZA versus the Swifties. God of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So you got the God of Swords here, which is like the King of Swords. God, the Swifties are funny. The Swifties are hoping. Like, why do these fan bases want people to sue? Why do they want them to sue? Because this feel like they want her to take action. So you got the Temperance card, which is balanced through a new beginning after being slick or shady. Okay, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Also, you know, if we're talking about a King of Swords, that would be an air sign that gave her balance through a new beginning by being shady. So shout out to her collab with Kendrick Lamar, because her doing that diss track against Drake helped to give her, you know, a whole nother leg up with her career. This is going to affect SZA's money. The Death card to the King, the God of Pentacles. Goddess of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles. Deep regret and remorse. SZA's worried about how this is going to affect her work. She is. She may not say it publicly, but there's an insecurity around her and work and opportunities and how this is going to affect her. Goddess of Wands. Oh, Lord, don't tell me you're going to try to make up with a fire sign. Don't tell me you're going to go try to make up with Nikki now to get leverage. Said, oops, Onika Voodoo strikes again. Baby should have sat and ate her food. Lord, it looked like she going to try to get cool with Nikki again, y'all. I don't see that happening. Five of Pentacles. I said I didn't see that happening. Nikki, look at how this woman outside the palace gate, and this poverty over here, but it's opulence over here. Yeah, Nikki said, you can stay out there. Hermit mode. What did Mariah say? I don't know her. Said Taylor is a fire sign. Oh, okay. So if she tries to make up with Taylor, Taylor gonna leave her out in the dust too. Either way it goes, Taylor's gonna leave her out in the dust too. There's no making up. So either one of the fire signs, she's out in the cold. Oh, so she's a, oh Lord, she's a Sag too. So you got the Lovers here, which could represent a Gemini. So she could secretly be trying to get Kendrick to help her maneuver. Baby, Kendrick ain't getting in no grown woman business. Daughter of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So she's going to offer, you know, some kind of like apology, you know, a small offer to try to speak. And baby, she's going to be cut off immediately. Grand opening, grand closing. I thought you were going. Okay, you're not gone? Okay, I need you to be gone. But you're still here. I need you to be gone. Oh. So she ain't doing well with the fire signs at all this year, honey. And one thing about a fire sign, when they are straight on you, baby, they done. The Hermit and the Universe. Yeah, she needs to just walk away and leave this be. Because no matter what she does, it's not going to work out in her favor. You said what you said. Stand on it. Because she gives black girl, white girl music, like she can be a ghostwriter for white pop music. She needs to go over there with Miss Tate, the lip syncer. Oh. Daughter of Swords. Yeah, message being refused. So if she sent any messages, any DMs, tried to use manager to manager, it's falling on deaf ears. Like, no, ma'am, you can keep that. You can have that. Not interested. Six of Wands. So she thought that they would be able to move forward successfully after this, but this falls under the death card. It's no, ma'am, Pam. Just going on about your way. Go on about your business. So it feels like behind the scenes, she if she hasn't done it already, she could try to extend an olive branch, an apology, or some kind of, you know, small conversation to get edgeways in, and it just don't get her nowhere. The Leo, okay, so we got Strength, the Three of Wands, the Daughter of Cups. Yeah, she's trying to apologize because she knows that this is going to affect her opportunities. And she's trying to remain strong through the situation. God of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Y'all, what the hell did she say? Because I missed it. So much going on, I can't keep up. What did she say? Because this feels like Taylor even told her man not to speak to her. Like, no, neither one of us are associating with her. Said, I've never been a stand for any of this, but I absolutely love the way Nikki is moving. Said middle finger to all of these. Oh my gosh. What did she say, y'all? Somebody tell me down in the comments, because I mean, I didn't see it. But I know the Swifties don't play. Oh, she was liking shady tweets about Tay. I'm taking that Tay is Taylor. Okay. Well, look like she been banished from the palace, honey. In the words of the great Mama D, you are banished from the palace. Okay, so she basically ran around Travis Kelce, Jersey, while practicing for a Super Bowl. What? Oh, okay. So you liking shady tweets of her, but you running around wearing her man's jersey. No, okay, got it. That's why she's saying even her man can't associate with you. Nikki was dragging her ex-manager. She tried to step in to defend him. Now, I remember the Nikki part. I'm talking about the Taylor part. I missed all of this. So she was running around in Travis Kelce's jersey and then turn around and start liking shady tweets. Yeah, that's weird. That's real shady. So this is going to hinder some business opportunities for her. Damn. And see, this is the worst because it's going to be that silent shutdown where I don't talk to you, and then everybody who's cool with me are already in alignment with me that we don't talk to you. Lord. 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So yeah, she's like, I saw you gossiping or being involved in the gossip, or I saw something in the blogs and I'm walking away from you. 4 of Swords, laying this to rest. So I don't see her and Taylor being cool anytime soon. And if you see them, it's purely like something that could be like an award show or work. But yeah, the energy that I'm getting is she's like, she don't even want her man around you. He can't speak to you. Like, we're a unit. I don't speak. He don't speak. We don't speak. Okay, so the TikTok was about Taylor appropriating black culture. Well, here's the thing. If you like this, stand on it. I don't get these people who, will get out here and be a part of a movement, but then when somebody sees you, you go and hide and climb up under something. If you felt some type of way, you felt some type of way. Because there was a lot of black women in Hollywood that felt some type of way about Oprah, like, and they did a whole challenge where they started off looking busted, and then the next part was a Megan Thee Stallion song where it said, I'm a bad bitch, I'm a savage, and they were all dialed up. So those women stood on it. It's like, SZA, stand on it. You put it out there, stand on it. That's the thing I don't like that SZA does. It's like, stop being lukewarm and nice nasty. You feel some type of way, just feel how you feel. Said the song Doja ruined when she put her verse on that song. So you got the 2 of Cups here and the Lovers, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's some interesting energy around SZA, and I might be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But y'all, it felt like SZA messing with somebody in secret that possibly has an established relationship. And if they haven't gotten intimate, she's very, very cozy with this person in a way that she shouldn't be. And it's all across my table, y'all. Even look at this Lovers card, y'all. Look at these 2 lovers and look at this woman back here in the clutch. And this falls on top of the Two of Cups. And whoever this is eventually is about to ghost her. So she gonna go into the new year on that my man is your man and your man is my man on the weekend till I ain't got no man and he don't even talk to me no more. Yeah. Secret relationship that's about to be laid to rest, and she gonna be deep in her damn feelings. Expect some music telling us the story of this imaginary relationship, because she gonna be hurt, and that them hurt love songs usually make you a lot of money. Not drawing new freckles. Y'all crazy. Mm. How do you get dumped in your secret relationship and then you got to go around and mope about your secret relationship and publicly put it in your music? Allegedly. You said, I can't wait to hear what Janae Aiko gonna be singing about. She hurt too. But Janae, the one that cut the relationship off, this is different. That was actually Janae's man. And that was her man for about a decade. She wasn't in no secret relationship. Not for 10 years. Now, I don't know how they started, but we publicly knew about them. Damn, you said SZA the only millionaire side chick that never gets chosen. Ooh, Lord have mercy. That got to hurt somewhere. So you got Justice here, which is like, she's trying to get the balance, or she's trying to balance everything out to protect her career, her money. The Empress and Judgment. Lord. So she knows what she brought into fruition, she's gonna have to be judged for it. And I hope that this ain't you getting pregnant, this person telling you you can't keep it. Nobody can know about this. And this is what brings that relationship to the end and they move forward. I hope that's not what I'm seeing. I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. I hope I'm wrong. And then here it is, you become obsessive after this person cuts you off. Lord. You took a leap of faith in secret, made a choice. How did I get in this? This was only supposed to be about Taylor and her man not talking to you. So she got deep regret over this Taylor situation. she was hoping that she could find a way to, iron this out some kind of way. But y'all, oh Lord, it looked like she about to be ostracized from a secret relationship, and this person gonna move on and leave her ass in the dust, and she can't even tell nobody they together, and she gonna be sitting up grieving and in her feelings. She about to make her a Mary J. Blige album, allegedly. And one of them old school Mary J. Blige albums. Yes, honey. Anybody know what's Scissors sign, y'all? Yeah, look like this person, also they gonna walk away from her because they tired of her not watching her mouth. Conflict in communication. She's a Scorpio. Okay, so she's a water sign. Um, Lord, Queen of Spears. Yeah, that's your mouth. Like your mouth is getting you in trouble. Judgment. Decision you made to open your mouth is getting you in trouble. And I think what gets her in trouble is that she say stuff and she don't stand on it. The least you could do is stand on it. You feel how you feel, oh well. Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So she's stubborn about being underhanded, being sneaky, being manipulative, allegedly. Damn, I'm channeling music, y'all, and I can't sing it on here because y'all know YouTube will take my $6. But the song that I'm getting is Toni Braxton's Selfish. And it's a very pretty melodic song. But in the song, she talks about how when her and the guy got together, he already had a woman, and now she's jealous and she's selfish. She don't want him with anybody else. Lord. I didn't even realize what Toni was saying because, she got that really beautiful melodic tone, and, you could put anything in, when you get off into like, what do you call it? A falsetto. You can put anything in a falsetto. You say all type of nasty, ratchet things in a falsetto because it sounds so pretty and nobody really listens to what you're saying. Whew, she got a Pisces moon. She should be a lot more intuitive. But I'm hearing in my head the lyrics are be the lover of my lifetime. Say that you'll be mine because I'm selfish. I don't want to share you with anybody else. Ooh wee. Yes, honey, the star. So she got all types of hopes for whatever this is that she doing in secret. But it's going to lead to heartbreak. Allegedly. Like I said, I could be wrong. I could be so wrong. And now I can't get that song on my head and I can't even sing it on here. Damn. That's crazy. Would you say better hope the wife can't fight? Lord. Lord, somebody play Sade. Is it a crime? Because look like somebody in love in an unrequited situation that's coming to an end. So, no matter how you look at it, grand opening, grand closing yet again. You allowed yourself to fall in love in a situation where love don't love nobody. Well, at least not you in this situation. Because this person ain't leaving. They sticking with their situation. And they ain't letting go of what they got. Damn, damn, damn. I didn't expect to get that. We was only supposed to be talking about Taylor. Whew. So y'all, I'm getting tired. I've had a long day. Not track one. I know he's married, but he's mine. Is that gonna be a remix of Moke and Stuff? He's mine. You might have had him once, but I had him all the time. The B-side. Ooh, have mercy. The Lord have mercy. Y'all. Yes, we always find ourselves in a rabbit hole. This time I'm sleepy. So everybody that is in membership, I will see you tomorrow. Everybody else, I will see you on Twitch for Allegedly Fridays. And I feel like I need to go sit in the corner and just put my nose to the wall. Because what? Not track 2 situationships and souvenirs. Woo, why are we like this? You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh my God. Oh, and thank you to everybody who, sent me cash apps last week. My apologies. I had my other phone. It was turned off, so I didn't see it until after I got off line because I turned my phone back on. Thank y'all for everything. Goodness gracious. I guess I'm going to play the cleanup woman. Who child? Wait a minute. Now we got 327 in here. Hey, y'all. Hey. And I may be doing an extra live this week in case some interesting news comes out. So if some interesting news comes out, expect me to pop out. So until next time, y'all, good night. You said leave us with a word of prayer. I can do that. Heavenly Father, angels, and ancestors of the highest heavenly order, I stand in the gap before you with everyone here in this live, anyone that is in the sound of my voice and the sight of my face. I pray that God keeps you and protects you from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen. Put angelic fire to the energy of everyone in here and cut off all energetic cords and attachments that are not of the highest vibration and good. Heavenly Father, we come together to pray as a collective to set everyone in here free from any generational curses, persecution, or anything that is holding them back seen and unseen. Heavenly Father, I ask you to protect everyone that is in this live, even if you have to protect them from themselves. I thank you, Heavenly Father, for you are the glory and you are the reason why we get up every day, because you allow us to have life. Let your hand stay on us. Let it stay steadfast, and let justice be done on behalf of the righteous. And let us be able to see the wicked fall and perish and unable to get up again. Let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, as it always shall be. It is, and it is done. Amen, amen, amen. And good night, y'all. Now go out and get y'all celebratory supplies. And don't say I didn't tell you, okay? Get ready. Good night, y'all.